Hi, I'm Randy Maxey with Infinity Cutting Tools. When you're looking to purchase a blade for your table saw, you're really making an investment in the quality of work that your shop can produce. We think the Super General Combinations table saw blade is a perfect choice. It's a quality blade manufactured with a lot of attention to detail. Let's take a closer look. All Super General saw blades start with the best in materials. The saw plate is made from the best quality cold rolled steel and is then precision cut with a laser to minimize heat and distortion. The plate is then heat treated and annealed in a computerized oven to relieve internal stresses for less warping during use. Laser cut expansion slots near the teeth allow the blade to run true in spite of heat buildup from friction. Dampening slots are also cut with a laser and filled with a polymer to absorb vibration before it reaches the teeth of the blade. This makes the Super General one of the quietest saw blades you will ever use. The steel plate for each Super General saw blade is pre-tensioned at the factory. This tension ring prevents the plate from deforming during use. What this means for you is a straight, clean cut every time. The most important part of the blade, the teeth, are where we focus a lot of attention. We start with thick C4 micrograin carbide. This carbide starts out sharper and remains sharp longer than the carbide on most saw blades. This means you'll get more life between sharpenings for a longer lasting saw blade. The teeth feature a steep 30-degree alternate top bevel. This creates an ultra-sharp cutting edge that is especially useful when cutting veneered plywood in MDF or melamine. The scoring action of the teeth minimizes chip out, resulting in a clean, smooth cut regardless of the material. The teeth also feature a double side grind to increase the cut quality and the cutting efficiency of the Super General saw blade. The non-stick Teflon and aluminum-infused blue coating keeps the Super General saw blade cooler by drawing heat away from the cutting edges. This coating also reduces friction and resists pitch buildup for a cleaner blade. At Infinity Cutting Tools, we go the extra step and precision grind the hub of the saw blade on both sides. This eliminates any variation in thickness of the coating and creates a flat surface to fit tight against the table saw's arbor flange. This step is critical for the best performance and to ensure that the Super General table saw blade runs true for the smoothest cut possible. You'll notice that the arbor hole on the Super General features a small bump, or nipple as we call it. This is proof that the arbor hole is cut with a laser instead of being stamped, which can distort the saw plate. Cutting out the hole with the laser not only guarantees maximum accuracy with less runout, but it also hardens the edges of the arbor hole for longer life. Let's see how the Super General table saw blade performs when cutting a variety of materials. Now when setting up the Super General blade, you want to set the blade height so only about a half a tooth is sticking up above the surface of the material. Now I'm going to rip this thick piece of cherry. As you know, cherry can be prone to burning with a lot of saw blades and table saws. We're going to see how well this Super General makes this rip cut. Again, I've got the blade adjusted so about half a tooth is exposed above the surface. And in ripping operations like this, I like to use the Jessam Clear Cut stock guides. They help hold the workpiece down to the table for a nice even feed, and they also kind of push the workpiece into the fence. As you can see, my cut is nice and clean and I've barely got any teeth marks to sand out, so this joint would be ready for glue up. I hope you can see how the Super General combination table saw blade is a perfect choice for your shop. If you have a benchtop or a contractor style table saw, we also offer a thin kerf version with all of the same great features. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and go online to infinitytools.com, where you can check out our blog and learn more about the tools and techniques that we use here in the Infinity Tools shop. Finally, like our Facebook page where you can stay up to date on the latest that's going on here at Infinity.